Alright, hey guys, here we are, hole number 8 here that we're going to be looking at. Now, typically what I'll do is instead of staying on this side and pulling down over this cliff, you'll typically see that I play whatever, I'll try to go do a bump that's typically opposite of whatever the wind is, whatever the wind is doing, I'll do the opposite. So if it's pointed to the left, I'll start over here on this side and play against the wind. Typically, my ring play here needs to be kind of an under. So I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 8 rings is maybe even too much. So let's do 7.5. And you can see that I just kept the ball guide through the hole. As I mentioned, it's a well under a 1-to-1 on the adjustment. And even that might have been a little heavy. But other than that, the pull angle is going to be important. As you can see, the ball rolls a little bit short. That's why I was trying to keep the ball guide through more than anything. But I think what ends up happening is it kind of went to lower ground a little bit. So what happened is the ball landed short of the target line. So you might want to be very careful with your pull angle and try to keep it just a little bit more north. So since this is higher than this, the ball's going to come up short. So what you can do is you can rotate the needle and keep your adjustment just a little bit more on the north end towards the pin. And then that will basically predict, like when you pull it like an offset angle like that, you're basically saying, well, it's going to land short and then land where my initial start point was. And you'll just be able to perfect how much to pull a little bit up on the north. But keep that in mind that I'm kind of, adjusting 7.5 for an 8.9. It's about minus 20% almost. It's much more like a 1.2 per ring adjustment for that hole. And that will definitely be, right in line with how many rings you want to go. So good luck, and I'll see you guys on the last hole.